Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It is part 2 of tonight's series.
We are watching some AEW Dynamite right now, and the people that just came out are some Darby Allin and Sting, and they are going up against Caesar Bononi,
yeah.
And whoever the other guy is.
It's just Bononi.
Oh, is that who it is? Oh, okay.
It's a one-on-one. Sting's not wrestling.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's them against somebody else on the pay-per-view.
Yes.
Anyway, so it looks like it's Darby Allin versus Caesar Bononi, whatever his name is. So, yes, round 2, as Chris says, All Elite time. Yes, it is definitely some All Elite wrestling. Ryota is back with us first. Oh, wait, maybe he was here earlier at 6. Okay, guys. Matthew says round 2. Chris says All Elite time. It's us. We're here.
All right. Well, now we just got a normal Wednesday night show for Friday nights.
Caesar Bononi cost him his TNT TV title championship. Is that what they're saying? That it was his fault? Oh, because he was the one that threw him down the stairs.
Right.
Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Total sense right there. I really want something to snack on. I want some crunchy Cheetos.
Do you have any of that stuff?
Yeah, they're in the cupboard.
Do you want me to get out?
No, I can get up and get them.
You should have got up in between shows.
Oh,
Instead, you watched me change all the stations.
I was mesmerized. Completely mesmerized.
He works fast.
Oh my god, it's so amazing. It's so weird that he's so good at it. Just kidding.
He's only done 400 videos. I don't understand why.
He's only done 400 videos.
Oh,
so weird.
Just tosses Darby like he's nothing. Darby Allin is still wrapped up. And by the way, guys, this is a big show. Like SmackDown was big. It's fun because it's Friday night show.
Right.
This is the go-home show to the pay-per-view. So it's even bigger. Like, this is kind of a big deal.
Who did we keep from the other one? Anybody else sticking around besides Matthew and Chris? Anybody else out there?
It might be harder to find it. And the advertisement just went out just now.
Oh, those bastards.
I just got it on my phone.
Why would it take so long? Oh, my God. Oh. I'm like, why do I have 18 images? Oh, looks like she had her baby.
Oh, wow. Who do you know that is pregnant?
Cody. She just had her baby.
Oh. Brandy? Oh, never mind.
Cody
Rhodes and so Brandy Rhodes.
No, Cody Cho. No, my niece. Oh, there's
Popping
the baby.
out babies.
Yep.
Oh, good deal. Looks healthy. Little girl. Look at this. Bononi throws him over the top. Darby's hurt. Is that Cody out there at ringside in the silver? Who is that? That's not Cody. Who's the guy at the ringside? Is that Dolph's brother?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. I guess
like
it could
some
be
like
both
80s
of them.
rock band out the outside with him.
The one in the
one is that's the guy, the librarian or whatever.
Yeah, the librarian guy. That's the librarian guy.
Looks like Ayla made it over. Talitha is now a great aunt? Or just an aunt?
I'm a great aunt.
Great aunt. Officially about an hour ago, it looks like.
Yeah. Chris says this Caesar guy would be believable if he was booked with like Walter and take out the baloney out of his name.
Yes.
Jeff Samuel says, woo, and Real, whoever that is in the chat. Hey, Real, how's it going? Thanks for being with us tonight.
Hey, thanks for joining us. You know what's funny is I saw a guy with a tattoo, and you guys might have seen it also. It was on Instagram. The most pointless tattoo you could possibly have. Because somebody said, hey, does anybody have any tattoos for no reason? On his knee. So here's his knee, and then here's his quad, and here's his calf.
Right.
It said, above knee. Right? Right below it, it said, baloney. His tattoo said, above knee and below knee. That's on his body. Forever. Like, it doesn't come off unless you get laser surgery. And you know that laser surgery, I guess, isn't just as straightforward as I thought it was. 2 and 3 after the coffin drop.
Coffin drop.
Darby.
And Baloney is done.
Darby
Crazy.
the house elf versus Baloney here.
That's insane.
Denomi, or what was his name?
Caesar Baloney.
Whatever.
Bellini?
Baloney.
Bellini. Bolini or something like that. Bellini.
Bo Bellini.
But I call him Baloney because...
Don't try to fancy it up, Joe Dirt.
That's right. Your name is Baloney. Icon says, so is full capacity back officially now on AEW. Looks like it is a very full crowd out there. It says, hey, long time no see, haha, right? And Alita's like, I'm back, yay! And congratulations from Alita and Ayla and becoming a great aunt, yay for me. I haven't seen my niece in like 20 years.
She used to raise her.
So I'm not that close with her or anything like that, and that was a choice her and her mother made, and she became an adult and didn't want anything, so it's like, whatever. Matthew says,
very stubborn.
It's not me.
Well,
like, it's not my place. If she doesn't want to reach out, then I'm not going to force her to. Matthew says, okay, here we go. Yes. Syndicator's like, breaks over, guys, and I struggled to make it back from the near coma that SmackDown put me in. And right off the bat, AEW has a better atmosphere with the live crowd,
yes.
right? Because we know what happens when you have a live crowd.
Look at those handsome fellers coming out. Look at Mr. GQ up there.
In our fancies. He doesn't look like he's really like...
Are you talking about Scorpio?
Yeah, I don't think he's like in his fancies, but sure. As words 789 says baloney, ha ha.
Above knee and below knee.
But like baloney, but not baloney.
Below knee. Yeah, baloney. I'm pretty sure it's spelled baloney, by the way, too. I didn't actually read it. I just laughed at it. Oh.
It'd be even weirder if he had Bologna. Like...
Bologna. Baloney.
Well...
Look at this! It's a full beatdown. Sting's getting jumped by 3-4 guys.
Oh, no. Ooh. Ouch.
Scorpio's on top of him. So Scorpion just took off.
Well, he'd have to, right? Oh.
He's punching Darby hard.
He's like, oh.
Darby's probably concussed right now.
Oh, no. They're like,
oh!
we win.
The cherry's going to break his leg.
Who's going to save him?
Nobody can save him. The Murder Hawk, maybe? Oh!
The Dark Order's saving him because they save everybody now.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
They're weird. I don't understand why they're making him like this.
Bitch, that's my long-distance cousin from Boise, Idaho. Captain Save-A-Ho.
Oh. What? Who?
It's E40.
I mean, you have a cousin that's living in
I know. I have him now.
What? What?
That's E40. It's one of his songs. Captain Save-A-Ho. Bitch, that's my long-distance cousin from Boise, Idaho.
Oh, my goodness. Matthew says AEW might be better prepared than WWE in regards to live events.
Yeah, because they do it in Daly's place. It's completely controlled because they own it.
Yeah. They're like, we own this bitch.
Like if WWE did it in Madison Square Garden or something. Not that Vince owns Madison Square Garden, but it's New York, and New York doesn't allow people to have freedoms like other states.
I told my brother he had to pick his grandpa name.
Oh, yeah?
Well, if you don't pick it, they'll pick it.
Right.
So you have to pick it. So if you want to be called Grandpa, Gramps, Pappy, whatever you want to be called, you have to pick your grandpa name now. It's in that commercial or
like
whatever.
Indiana Jones or something.
It's not a joke. No, it's not a commercial. I read it in a joke. Not a joke thing, but some Twitter thing. It was some guy on
Miro.
Twitter versus Dante Martin tonight.
Old Martin.
Ooh, old Dante.
That's our main event, I guess, which is silliness.
It's on tonight. And a celebration of the Inner Circle hosted by Eric Bischoff's tonight.
Oh, look at Hager does it like the women do. He's got the whole.
Because you can't just go like this. He puts his thumb out like this, so that's just weird. Why would you put your thumb out like this? You don't put your thumb out. That's gay.
That's like, so when I had to teach Trion how to do it, it's you bring this finger down, and he's like, okay. Because he couldn't figure out how to do it. I go, you bring this finger down, so he did. And I was like, now bring just this one down. And that one will follow suit. Because you can't keep it up. Oh, I mean, I guess you can.
You can keep it up.
I can't keep it up. I don't know what's wrong, guys.
He's got erectile dysfunction problems with his finger.
But anyways, you got to get that thumb way out there.
Right.
Look how big my palms are. It's weird.
Ew, you're so gross. Well, at least it's better than Ayla. She's got little tiny hands. It's creepy.
Their creepy hands. All right, what's next? After I'm
Creepy
teaching
baby.
people at home how to flip people off, don't do it.
Baby doll hands.
You might get shot.
Man, it's like, might be purple. Vindicator says Dark Order looked like some baseball players running out of a dugout for a 30-second brawl. Lewis S is in the chat clapping. Hey, Lewis. And Alita says, I'm
Coming out of the
Gma.
bullpen.
Like, right? Like Gma. Chris says, AEW having an ECW feel so far. The crowd is hot. Alita says, okay, you're going to have to school me on AEW. All right.
AEW.
So we've got the Big Show.
The Big Show. You're probably familiar with
excuse
this
me,
guy.
Paul White. Paul White is out there right now. He is getting the crowd rolling with himself. He has been doing a lot of stuff on their
You
other
will
show.
absolutely love AEW TV, by the way. It's fantastic. It moves fast. It's just like NXT. With higher ratings.
Yeah.
So maybe some wrestling fans are on to something.
And you'll also see some wrestlers that came over from WWE.
Christian Cage.
John Moxley, which was Dean Ambrose. You'll also see Rusev, which is Miro, which
He's
he'll
a
be
champion.
on tonight. Cody Rhodes, they used to be on there. I don't know if his brother will be there, but sometimes he's around.
Yeah, Dustin's around. Brandy's around. She's
yeah.
pregnant right now, so she's usually not on there, but she can be.
As Vindicator says, nice to see Jade finally wrestling another strong and muscular chick tonight. Which one is she wrestling? I didn't check. I didn't catch it.
I can't remember who she's wrestling.
I don't know. It was like, you're creepy. No, you're like the creepo. You're like the creep to the creeps. It was like before I had kids, my feet were a size 4, so now I am a 5.5, 6. Are you sure? Or is it just that the shoe sizes have changed?
I don't know. I know her mom has went way down. She's like in a size 3. She wears a 33 in European size.
Right. She's probably just like, I want to make my feet as small as possible. She's
That's
probably
what I
wearing
said.
smaller
But
shoes.
she says she
And
hates
she,
it because
like,
she had to
curls
buy
her
all
toes in.
She had to buy all new shoes.
Why would you have to buy all new shoes if your shoes fit you?
Because she lost feet size.
How can you lose feet size?
I don't know. I
don't think that's a real thing. I think she's just joshing you.
Okay. Yes, maybe she's out to get me with that foot size. Like, I give a
Joshing
shit.
means joking.
I know.
Like, she's kidding you around. Like, joking and
She's out to get me with that shoe size.
Well, it's just so weird. Like, and then what? They go back down after you've had kids after 25 years or so. They're like, well, you've already had your last
I don't
kid
know,
about
but
15
anybody that
years
wears
later.
a size 3, there's something weird.
Chris says, here comes a big bad shoulder. Picola says, wow, just having a crowd makes AEW 1,000 times better. And they've had a crowd, just not as big, and this is probably their biggest crowd that we've seen.
Yeah, this is a pretty big crowd.
Like last week.
They've had crowds
They had a crowd
forever.
And they had a crowd before, and they kind of didn't have a crowd like for a little while, and it was just the wrestlers that they had out there, and then they started bringing little groups of people and stuff, and so you could kind of hear the people kind of talk, and so it was kind of nice. And then last week they kind of made a way bigger like crowd, and now it's like completely packed. Like there's no spacing between people. There's no 6 feet. There's no flip of the thing. Word 789 says, do you remember when John Cena said to Big Show, put the pizza down now?
Put the pizza down.
Matthew's like, Paul, racial oppression, and Dustin could do one hell of a match, I'm sure. It was like, no, your feet grow with pregnancy. Okay. Matthew's like, foot abonnements have weird sizes. I go from a 9.5 to an 11. And it depends on the brand of shoe or what you're buying and stuff like that. Ayla says,
All right,
April wears
Paul
a
White.
5, but if she lost a lot of weight, could have lost muscle around her feet. Possibly, but not length. Like, you're not going to lose length. And Alita says, Euro sizes are smaller, but shoe sizes don't count. Don't change. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're buying shoes from Europe...
Wait, why are they doing a weigh-in? Oh, because the boxing. I get it. A go-go.
Yeah.
So they are doing an official weigh-in.
This is a serious weigh-in.
Shit's about to get real, guys. It's getting serious.
It was like, look it up. Your feet.
Oh,
grow when
Anthony
you're
a
pregnant.
Go-Go is coming out first.
Well, stop having your feet spread all gross. It's like your bones like separated and stuff. Like you're some kind of weird monster. That's gross.
So
Ayla.
my daughter's like great aunt cousin, whatever that would be, like a cousin of her mom, is on those freak shows, right? She's on Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Right.
She has no arms, and she was born without arms. And so she does everything with her feet, and her feet bones have changed.
Right.
Like, so she's basically, her big toe's kind of more like a thumb now.
It's
so there's a
evolved.
big gap, and her bone structure has changed in her feet, but she drives. Anyways, it's on Ripley's Believe It or Not. If you don't believe me, you can actually look up Ripley's Believe It or Not, no armed girl. And that is my baby's great aunt, or cousin, great aunt cousin, whatever that is. I've actually met her before. She lives in Canada.
That's funny. So, Ayla, what you're saying is you look even extra creepy because your hands are small, but your feet are now large. So you look like a clown.
Right?
It's gross. Seriously, girl,
We
you
used to
got
make fun of Jared all the time because he had big hands and big feet. And then he had big ears. And so they used to say, well, you know what they say about guys with big ears, big feet, and you know that they look goofy, obviously. And then so what we always changed it and said, yeah, you better be packing, because that's what the joke. You better be packing because you're one goofy looking son of a bitch.
Right. Matthew says, Ayla, after using Dr. Scholl arch supports, it's hard finding the right shoes. Ayla's like, I mean, look how swollen they were. Obviously, my feet grew. I mean, I don't have to shop in the kids section anymore. Is that nice, though? I mean, you can get, like,
Look at
girl
Cody.
shoes now instead of child shoes. Matthew is like, Ayla, I think your feet flattened out as my arch grew, shrinking mine. And
Look
that's
at this.
true.
This is his
to a certain
students.
degree.
His students are coming out. So these are guys we're going to see on TV in a few years.
Wow. That's awesome. That's funny. The family.
The lady that replaced Brandy while Brandy was pregnant.
Velvet.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
It's a girl I haven't seen. The blonde in the white jacket I haven't ever seen either.
You have no idea who this is.
It's like, maybe, I don't know, but I'm not the only one who had to buy new shoes after kids. Right.
I bought my daughter some brand new freaking like Jordans. I don't know what they're not Jordans, but they're like Jordans.
Uh-huh.
They're badass, and she won't wear them because they are basketball shoes, and that isn't her style.
They're hideous.
They are the most beautiful shoe ever. And she's like, why do you pick shoes out? And I'm like, why would you not? Like, I know my shoes. I'm like a shoe guy, and I know my shoes. And these are badass. Should go get them. We should give them away.
Oh my god, it's creepy. His shoes don't match. That's weird. No. And he wore them without socks.
You know, you don't even have to be in the same weight division. I mean, Darby Allin would never be able to wrestle anybody.
Right?
Cody's down to his boxers, guys, girls. Everybody tune in.
Ew. It was like, oh, I had a pair of boots when I was 19 that had some Nickelodeon show name printed on them. That's not surprising.
That's pretty funny.
Chris is now Cody wearing tracksuit. Yeah, I had to get out of it real quick in his Calvin Kleins he's wearing. He's like, look, I will sell your Calvin Kleins on my show. Give me an endorsement. Vindicator's like, so tonight I have learned the important lesson that Cody and Roman are advocates for tracksuits and therefore can never be a part of Delitha's inner circle of friendship. That's right, because they're stupid.
You add 10 pounds to each of the women's scales in the locker room, guys. That's what we had to do when we worked at the gym. You add 5 pounds to the scales in the women's locker room.
Why would you do that?
Because it keeps them working harder.
Oh my god, that's horrible. That's
They're
why
like,
I hate
"Oh."
scales. Scales are the devil, and I hate them. And that's
Those
why.
scales are so easy to adjust. All you do is put everything on 0. And once it's on 0, it needs to be level. If it's not, then you twist the little thing.
Right.
So it's very simple to...
I've done it before on some of them. Matthew says, I give AEW this. If they raise talent outside of WWE ways, then they might be able to breed a new generation of wrestlers. Think about it. AEW has workers, jobbers. And he asked, was it Dude Ranch for Ayla's boots?
Dude Ranch.
Piccola says, anybody look up Slavics wearing tracksuit? It's a thing. Google it. Right? That's always what I think about. That's who I'm talking about. And they wear these really weird gold chains.
Oh, look at his boxers.
He's like, I'm wearing Calvin Klein British boxers instead of
He's
Calvin
bringing
Klein
sexy
plain
back.
ones. So gross. And Alita's like, shit, eye candy. Yeah, if you are a fan of this guy, his name is Anthony Agogo. He's an actual boxer from the UK. So
he's a household name in the United Kingdom, guys.
So they do have some pretty good looking guys, Alita, on AEW if that's your thing. Chris says, I want a Britt Baker and Sheeta weigh in. You know, what happened to some boxing ladies that did that? One of them got in trouble and they hated her because she decided to weigh in her lingerie type outfit and they freaked the fuck out. And it's like, why? It covers all the parts it needs to cover. What's your problem? Like, yeah, I'm sorry, she didn't wear holy boxers out there in her fucking sports bra or some shit. It's like, so she wanted to look
Wow,
good.
These two are pretty close.
And she's like a Barbie girl, so, you know. It was like, I don't remember, but I wore them to work and my coworkers would make fun of me. That's terrible of them. What a jerks. Piccolo says they're always squatting down like a rap video from the 80s.
Can he say that?
What did he say?
He said Cody Rhodes, the American Dream. Pretty sure that's...
He can be the American Dream.
Pretty sure Vince has that still.
What?
He's 1 pound heavier.
Oh, Alita's like, not a go-go, Cody. Oh,
yeah.
A Cody fan. Yeah, he's looking really good
Cody looks
lately.
fantastic.
He's been working on himself while he's been here. Like, he's been getting a lot better as AEW has gone on this last year.
He's been working out with his wife as she's been pregnant.
He's been doing really good, so he's been looking pretty good. He actually had his hair dark when he was doing the show on TV. And he looked way better than when he has his hair blonde.
Right.
Like, he even looked handsome.
He doesn't look like Mr. Freeze.
Right. He looks a little odd with the blonde hair, but his physique is nice.
Flex your guns.
I don't have any to
flex. Them. Flex your gun.
I can't. I don't have any.
He's flexing his guns.
Why
he doesn't
don't you
have
flex
any.
your own, then?
I don't want to show off my guns.
Oh my god, nobody's going to care. They're not going to die over there. It says the workers' jobbers isn't an insult. Dustin and Cody Rhodes, Y2J Pac, even Omega are dedicated workers. They love wrestling and I respect AEW for that. Yeah, but we're not saying they're jobbers, but they do have people that come in and kind of do a little debut. And they are kind of like...
I feel like if you're going to hang the British flag, you need to hang the British flag. Seriously. You know what I mean? Like, let it hang.
Matthew's like, good burger shoes?
Good burger. Look at the head of Cody. Should we get a head of Cody and put it back here?
No, that's weird. That's too funny. It was like, I'm thinking it was iCarly or something. Good Burger was way before I was 19. Then here's like, Cody has love handles compared to Go-Go. Cody's underwear is a little bit tighter, so it makes sense.
They're not going to fight in their boxers?
I wanted him to have a mud wrestling competition.
Right? This is some old WWE diva stuff, but they're doing it with dudes.
Matthew's like, lynch the Brits. Hey, Matthew, we have people from the UK sometimes in here. You be nice. You be good. And it's tea. We throw away their tea, god damn it, in the harbor. That's how we get back at them. We chuck it. We chuck their tea in the harbor. Very charged. He's like, I'm running around in my underwear talking to Paul White.
That looks like weird. That honestly looks like me and the delivery guy. Like when we're outside talking, he's like 8 feet tall.
Right, Jamal.
He's throwing his outfits in the crowd.
He's like, here's my tracksuit. Anybody want the rest of it? Here you go. Oh my God. Alita, you needed to be there. Cody just threw his tracksuit to people.
He donated it.
He just threw it out to the crowd. And he was going to throw his shoes that don't match away to people. He's like, are you a size 8? Just kidding. Yeah, that stampede.
We get another stadium stampede.
Lolita's like, I like love handles. I know, they're squishy. Matthew says, those damn redcoats taxed this eggplant. What?
Is the eggplant a dick?
Yes. Yes.
I think
In
it is.
texting land, that's what it is. Matthew is swinging his pee-pee all around the place. God damn it, Matthew. Keep it in your pants, buddy. Liz like, yes, I need that suit.
Do you think it's possible they can outdo what they did last year, though? I mean,
No.
we lost like Ortiz or whatever in the ice.
Oh my God.
And then
and then they ran down the
ran
guy
down.
with that. And then Hangman Page rode his horse.
Right?
I was amazed. Vindicator's like, I hope they at least wash that suit before they
That
auction
one
it
wing
on
angel off the top of the actual stampede. They like fell like 30 stories.
Uh-huh.
3, but still.
It was 30. Let's exaggerate. Matthew's like, LOL, that reminds me of Ric Flair when he goes nuts in the ring with Mean Gene and strips down. LOL, gotta watch that.
Oh yeah, he's so funny. I honestly thought he was gonna die 15 years ago from a heart attack. Like, was he on coke when he did that? He's like, woo, 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 and he's like, just got naked and started like, he was like elbow dropping the ground. There was nothing there.
He
I was like,
probably was on drugs.
that was awesome.
He had to have been. Picola says, I guess that's an equivalent to butt dimples. Haha. Love handles?
Oh my lord. Sean Spears. Some people are born to be buried. Well, pretty much all of us are, so.
Well, some people like to be burned. Not everybody wants to be buried.
You can still be buried after you're burned.
Well, yeah, but most people don't. They don't go for it. Oh my gosh, somebody's
In the
attacking
back!
Christian Cage.
Hobbs, they call him Powerhouse.
Hobbs?
Old
Damn,
PH.
dude.
PHH. Is that a thing?
Vindicator's like, I'll pass on watching any more male strippage. Well, I think they're done with the
It's
male
over now.
stripping. The weigh-in part is done. They're actually going to get to some maybe
We
action.
got some physical action in the back with Hobbs and Powerhouse.
Oh,
Hobbs
he got
and
away
Christian
from him.
Cage.
Run away!
Christian Cage just picked up a
Whack!
something big. Is that for an ashtray? It's like a gate, like for the red rope.
Yeah, it like is a.
He busted it though.
Whatchamacallit.
He busted the bottom out of it.
He's like, I'll kill your
See?
guts.
And the referee just kicked it.
Rawr!
Oh, it spin right into the equipment.
Whatever that is. Ew, boxes of stuff. Ugh, that's
They're
gonna hurt.
Amazon packages.
Oh my god, it probably broke whatever they ordered. How terrible. Ooh, terrifying.
Hey, it's Paige.
It's Mr. Hangman Page.
He's got a huge match
Holy
this
crap,
Sunday.
look at all those peeps.
He's
That's
got a
amazing.
huge match this weekend.
He does.
Will he ride his horse?
No, probably not. I wish he would.
Brian Cage.
Who's he wrestling now?
Oh, I don't know. Who's wrestling tonight?
Hangman tonight is Dynamite. That's right. I bet this is awesome. Look, he's got his boots on. He's got boots on.
He wants to dance. He's like, wee-hoo! Wee-hoo!
Because he's got his boots on.
All right. That's how you do it.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you just put your thumb in your belt buckle and you go, wee-hoo! Wee-hoo! You didn't know that?
No, it sounds dumb.
Oh, well, you've never been country dancing.
Of course I haven't. Because why? Oh, because the music bleeds my ears.
Joey
Joey
Janella with Sunny Kiss.
Joey Janella is back for a minute. We haven't seen him for a while. Came out of the woodwork for some Sony Kiss out there, huh? Good
Isn't
for
this Matthew's
him.
favorite guy?
Sony Kiss or Joey Janella?
Joey Janella.
Joey Janella is Matthew's favorite. That guy right there in the audience looks like he's a big fan too. Oh wait, he is. He's got a sign and everything. I think it was Matthew. Just kidding.
I'm so glad that I talked to Sunny Kiss before we came on the air because I had that outfit on earlier.
What outfit? Sunny Kiss?
Yeah.
Did you?
Uh-huh. That's what I wear around the house, guys.
He does. That's amazing.
I try to roll my shirts up.
Vindicator's like, so is Amazon taking over wrestling like they have everything else, huh?
Yeah, they're buying AEW.
Their packages
They had their
back there.
packages in the back.
Like, do you need something so you can break down my packages for me? Thanks. Alita says, it's a pay-per-view on Peacock.
No.
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 It's an actual real
You have to-
pay-per-view,
you have
so
to
you
buy
would
it.
have to buy it unless
You can get
you
it on.
can do your research and find it somewhere else.
Yeah, you can. I mean, obviously, you can get it on those other sites. I can't think of the names of them. What are those called?
Like
Fight
where
TV and.
Alita's in here though.
That's fine. You can still get it on Fight. That's how I got the very first one ever. I bought it on the internet. Then there's another one that's like Fight TV. Oh, Bleacher Report. I think Bleacher Report does it also, live, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, just Google it. But if you just have pay-per-view, like cable or whatever.
You can
Look
buy
at
the
this.
pay-per-view
Joey
if you
Janella
want
reaches
to.
out the
Pow!
olive branch and then smacks him with it.
That's not very nice. Matthew's like, I was trying to be nice. What do you mean you were trying to be nice? About Ric Flair, like, stripping?
Woo!
And running around like he's on drugs?
Maybe just all together tonight, and then I made fun of him for liking Joey Janela.
Oh.
Because he hates Joey Janela.
Oh. He actually said, Matthew says, Joey Nutella LOT Rex, I bet you have go-kart shorts.
No, I look just like Sunny Kiss earlier.
Sunny Kiss's outfit.
But I don't have Sunny Kiss's body, so I look a little bit more like Otis.
Vindicator's like, I could go the rest of 2021 without seeing Joey or Sunny. And Alita said to that, oh my god, no.
Just picture Otis in Sunny Kiss's outfit. That's me riding my go-kart down the street.
Pickle says, oh, Jim Cornette calls him Joey Nutella. And Pickle says, go on Twitch where they stream the show legally, maybe. I have no idea.
We can't talk about that stuff, though.
We don't talk about that because we don't know anything about it ever. Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie's laughing.
Robbie.
It says Otis laughing. We're watching some AEW right now. Hangman Page in there with Joey Janela. They've been slapping each other.
Oh, crossbody. Paige caught him, though.
Old Page.
This is when we first started talking to Matthew, like years ago.
Right?
And it was Joey Janela's on. And then I'm like, are you from Jersey? He's like, I'm not from Jersey. That's what started
oh my God,
it all.
that's right.
That's what started
he was so
it all.
angry. Poughkeepsie is not in Jersey. I'm from Poughkeepsie.
He's from,
Not from Jersey.
he's from Jersey.
Poor Matthew.
And Joey Janela is from Jersey, and that's where it all started.
He's like, I'm from New York. Poughkeepsie, New York. Travis was like, you're not from New Jersey. Death. Matthew's like, I was just trying to be nice about AEW. Then that Jersey D-bag comes out. Matthew's like, LMFAO fucking New Jersey.
This place is a dump. Are you sure it's not Jersey?
As Matthew says, I was born in Poughkeepsie.
Yep.
Exactly. I know that. I had to remind Travis.
That Poughkeepsie is not in New Jersey.
It's not in New Jersey.
Joey Janela somehow has offense. I just don't understand.
I guess he got better hanging out with Sunny Kiss.
No, he didn't get better. He's worse, if anything. This poor guy.
Oh my God.
Like,
Please,
how
Hangman
he's on
Page,
TV,
hurry
I have
up
no
and win.
idea.
He is like so gross. Like he's like on the major gross side. Oh, that's so bad.
He's like Bret Michaels had a kid with, I have no idea. I can't even think of a female.
Vindicator's
The
like,
Fabulous Moolah or
there
something.
you go. Vindicator's like, I think Paige is on Talitha's short list of likable, handsome guys along with Humberto. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, especially if he rides out on his horse.
If he's wearing his real clothes that aren't westerny, like he's worn some stuff that I'm like, wow, he looks really good in that. But in his like wrestling attire, I'm kind of like, eh. It was like, I forgot Matthew was from Jersey. Oh my God. You guys are going to give him heart palpitations. Matthew's going to go on a crazy rant. You guys be really pretty nice. Grant T is like, hey, I'm back. Wait, AEW? Yes! AEW is live, and they moved it to after SmackDown tonight because of the NBA playoffs that were happening on Wednesday. So right now we're watching Hangman Page versus Joey Janela, and for some ungodly reason, Joey is somehow winning this in his weird, strutty, weird, gross walk that...
He's so weird.
Just...
Do you know what's crazy? Here's the craziest part.
Look
He really dated, not like in storyline.
He really dated
Penelope Ford.
Like they were an item and a couple, and it's like Penelope.
Like, what is wrong with you?
I mean, I can't say that Kip Sabian's too much better, but he is better.
He's handsome. He's from Europe. He speaks funny.
Oh, well, that's his problem. Just kidding.
He's like, chip, chip, cheerio.
Chip, chip, cheerio. Do you like my tea? My tea and crumpets?
That's exactly what he sounds like. The only way I can speak British if I yell. I can't even remotely speak British accent unless I yell.
Robbie's probably over there like burning his ears out like hot pokers right now.
Old Martinez in the ring. It's Martinez.
Oh, we're back from our picture.
There's that buckshot lariat.
But he got him outside the ring.
He landed on his feet.
Inside. That was a shot and a half. Matthew's like, oh, Miss D knows what's up. That's why she gets respect. That's right. But it's like, I might need to take my 67th beer with my 22nd weed.
Oh, boy.
Alita's like, you've had 22 blunts. No, it's a joke. Sorry, Alita. You weren't around when we had somebody in here that talked like that.
Yeah, we had somebody in here that always talked about his weeds. I'm on my third weed.
I'm on my 10th weed. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo? Yeah, he comes around every once in a while, but he's been banned multiple times. It was like I hear Jersey is nice this time of year.
Right. Oh, I bet.
Would you rather? We know what Matthew's answer would be. He would rather
Would you rather have your legs and arms amputated or live in Jersey?
Or live in New Jersey? My legs and my arms?
Yeah. You'd be like the Dark Knight on
who would wipe
the Holy
my ass?
Grail. Right? Who's taking care of me in this?
Robbie's like, AEW ain't selling it to me tonight. It's because they started out with an okay match. They had a weigh-in, which was weird unless you like Anthony Ogugu. And now they're having a weird match with Joey Janella.
It's a go-home show, so everything has like a purpose. So in this one, Brian Cage is going to come down. He's going to show up. Mm-hmm. Like everything's going to have a point.
As Robbie says, D, posher than the queen. Right. Matthew says, I want to see y'all on some espresso. Oh my god. So caffeine, like caffeine actually makes me kind of tired. Like it does not give me like a sugar, like a rush, like sugar.
We'll get her some adrenaline.
Give me some adrenaline and maybe some sugar added with it, and all the
some amphetamine or whatever, the pills, like the weight loss pills.
Yeah.
You take like some Rip Fuel.
Then I'd probably be a crazy wackadoodle.
I'd have a panic attack. You wouldn't see me.
Well, my problem would be
I'd be in the backyard. I'd be in the backyard talking to the dog.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
Right into the turnbuckle with
like
his
a German
head, though.
suplex.
Hopefully his head's okay. Guess he's alright. He's moving over where he needs to be.
JR's so great. It could have been Swedish, but...
It could have been a Swedish one.
Because I call it a belly to back also. But he's like, yeah, it's a German. He's like, well, I thought it could have been Swedish.
Right.
Saying it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. I'm JR. There she is. That's who she's wrestling tonight. I have no idea who that woman is.
I don't know who she is either.
I do know that Rebel is absolutely ripped. And she doesn't look like it when she wrestles.
I've seen her do her workout stuff. She is. She's very, like,
absolutely
very fit.
Shredded. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, big forearm.
Nicola says, seriously, though, I couldn't say full sentences, let alone type in a chat after 10th blunt. I couldn't even make it to the 10th blunt. I'd be done after one and be, like, throwing up.
Nobody could make 10, could they?
Not
Not even Willie Nelson could make... No. Not 10.
They can.
There it is.
Oh, there he won it with some blood.
Page is split opened.
He made sure he's bleeding all over his hair. We got blood. We've got blood. That's AEW for you. Blood.
Lots of blood in dub. AEW has lots of blood.
So, we've got blood hanging down Adam Page's head. And it's a good head wound because it's happening. And he's like, I will win this, bitch. And he did it.
With the buckshot
good for
lariat.
him.
And now he's got to wrestle in 2 days with blood all over his face.
Yeah, he's going to have his head stitched. Oh, over here, dude. He's had a head injury. Leave him alone.
Here he comes.
Lita's like, amputee I am. And Matthew's like, I'd rather take a shit in New York and flush it into Jersey instead of $1 million. But that's not what we asked. We asked, would you rather? And you haven't answered.
There he is.
So,
Paige.
Piccola says, first time I visited Jersey, I had to pay to get on the beach. I'm like, what the fuck? But did you think it was a dump? Because according to Madagascar 2's King Julian,
who is, you know, the know-it-all of beaches.
Know-it-all of New Jersey. This place is a dump. Are you sure it's not New Jersey? Which is funny. Robbie's like, you man sound like you should be in Oliver and Mary Poppins. Where they had all the fake English accents. Which is great, right? It was like, Fat Lisa, did you meet Matthew out there? Matthew's like, giving assholes, LOL, I love y'all. Exactly. It was like, caffeine makes me tired too. I like it before bed. It relaxes me. And maybe it's just the hotness of coffee. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, it just doesn't really give me a, I guess. Matthew says, Ayla, some chick named April is coming up in my friend's suggestions. It was like, I bet. Is she ginger?
Is she a redhead?
If she is, stay away. Far away.
Run away.
We're warning you now to save your life. Alita's like, I could make 3. What are you making 3 of?
She'll marry you in a week. She's like that African broad that...
JVD's probably all... Oh, he's back. I just see on the phone until Shireen fell asleep. I'm not allowed to hang up before.
Oh,
man. You are fucking pussy whipped and you ain't even getting anything, dude. What the fuck? Like, what the... Seriously. Oh, my God. Like, what?
He looks like he has lipstick on because of all the blood.
His blood hanging down. Oh my God, he looks scary, doesn't he?
He needs to go get that stitched.
That's what people look like when they get head moons and they fall all over their face.
I fell on a bumper of a van before and got busted open like that.
What? Piccolo says, on the boardwalk, maybe I was dressed up like the Reno 911 guy on rollerblades. That would probably do it, why you had to pay. Maybe like 10 bonus. I had at least 6 hours of choke filter. Looks blondish. Oh, yeah, she's not. She doesn't filter her stuff. Vindicators must have retracted. JVD says, I'm back. That's why we read that one. Ayla says, I don't know. My April is a redhead. Says, I'd ask her last name, but if it's her, you'll give away Travis's last name.
What happened?
if it's our April.
Oh.
Vindicator's like, bloodshed is a badge of honor for wrestling companies still trying to prove themselves and maybe get the attention of Dana White.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that statement at all, Vindicator. What? I think it just shows that...
What are we talking about?
Bloodshed is a badge of honor for wrestling companies still trying to prove themselves and maybe get the attention of Dana White. Yeah, no. Don't agree. Alita Kelly's like, blunts. oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I could make 3 blunts. She's like, I could go to 3. That's my limit, though. After that, it's not going to happen.
Like a real blunt, though, guys, is a cigar that is split open. I don't know if I can even say this stuff. It's split like the Red Sea, and you gut it, and then you fill it.
You fill it with other stuff.
A cigar is that long.
If you're talking Cuban, yes.
Yeah, like
and they're like that big around. Like they're like
right,
huge.
But yeah, you can roll it tighter.
I want Cuban cigars. Like we have like stuff with Cuba now, right?
No.
Oh, we don't? Who got rid of it?
Trump.
Why would he do that?
Because you don't mess with communism.
But I wanted their cigars.
That you can get them. You can still buy them.
It's just illegal.
You just have to go through different channels.
I don't want to go through channels. I want it to be legal. I don't want to be doing things under the table.
I have a buddy that owns a cigar store.
Well, you've never did anything for me, have you? I've asked you a couple of times, and you're like...
I'm not happy with Robbie Bowen right now. Is Robbie Bowen?
Oh. What did he do? He's an L?
No, he's actually not.
Oh.
He owns a store. I just told you that.
Oh.
He just... Yeah.
What did he say?
Nothing.
JVD's like, I love redheads. Oh, you love you some redheads, huh? You Matthew McConaughey and what's his face?
All right, all right, all right.
I love me some redheads. Pico's like, wow, short leash already, my dude. And JVD's like, LMFAO, I'm a wreck. Yeah, imagine that.
He's like Jey Uso with Roman.
Right? It was like, she'll fall in love with you. Yeah, April. Yeah, she'll totally fall in love with
Oh,
Matthew.
you'd be married by...
Oh, he is totally her type.
What month is this?
Like, he's like this interesting guy with long hair and all this stuff. And, oh, yeah, she would definitely.
He's, I think, a little too intelligent, though.
Oh, he is.
Like, he has the look of what she dates.
Right?
But he's intelligent. Like, and I don't think
that's
she
true.
dates guys that are intelligent. She dates guys that look non-intelligent. Not that you look non-intelligent, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Matthew is deceiving. He's very intelligent.
So I guess the thing of it is you said you met her new beau or whatever, but you said he was like completely clean cut and look. Was he?
Yeah,
smart?
there's no way that's happening. Like he's like a handsome guy. Like she doesn't date short-haired guys that are handsome.
I wonder what that's all about then.
That
I
are
wonder what
like
she's using
that
him
are
for.
that are super handsome like that. Mm-hmm. He looks like Zac Efron. Like that. Like
right.
She doesn't date pretty boys. She dates a rock star handsome. As I'm sitting here sounding like I'm telling Matthew that he's very intelligent and ugly and something. That's not what I'm saying. You're rock star handsome, not Zac Efron handsome. You're Bret Michaels, not... Well, okay, but now he just shot me. I'm done. He's like, I'm out. Fuck it. Bret Michaels, seriously?
Travis is like, let me dig my hole. Let me dig it deeper.
Anyways.
And I'm all like... He's an interesting guy, and he just has long hair and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, I'll be all nice and stuff like this, because I'm like, yeah. Looks totally like April's type, right? But we would hope he would be smarter, because he is very intelligent, to not have anything to do with her. That's where we're going with that. Anyways, Piccolo's like, you better already see news. And JVD's like, Piccolo, more than that, brother, but that wasn't for the news. That was a short leash. And then he said, JVD, I'm sprung. And JVD says, Piccolo, I know. Oh, no. Matthew's like, I fall in love myself whenever I wash my hands. Oh, Lord, pants. Matthew says, if she can organize, I can cook. Can I rent her? Like, I need a woman's touch with my place. Then she can go out if you know of other women. Can I hire a prostitute to organize my apartment?
Right?
I mean, right? Like, that's what they should do, right? You shouldn't have to hire an organizer. You want the person to, like, be wearing sexy clothing while they're organizing your shit, and you pay them prostitute prices. Because organizers cost way too much money.
Right. What I think is sexy, other people don't. I don't necessarily find lingerie and stuff sexy. I find jeans and tight shirts sexy.
Right.
Right? Like, and a lot of people wear that stuff.
I didn't say the prostitute had to wear...
lingerie or something, yeah, that.
Should you just wear sexy clothes? I don't know what you would consider. Whatever he considers sexy clothes. Vindicator's like, what is love, baby? To hurt me no more. Right? Matthew says, wait, that came out all fucked up.
Me. Don't hurt me.
Jamie's like, Ayla, she says more. It was love at first sight. Ha ha. Ayla's like, oh no, Matthew. Oh no, no, no. Ha ha. No, no. Matthew's like, you know what I mean, I hope. It was like, April is a different type of woman. Oh, she'll definitely put a woman's touch on your place. It's called dumpster diving. Just saying.
She doesn't do that anymore because of the bed bug thing.
Oh.
So she's terrified of dumpsters now and like...
That's awesome. He says, I'm an interesting guy and have long hair and that stuff. Thanks, Misty. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was like...
He's like, you're really good, Misty. And Travis, this one.
No, he was being sincere.
No, I get it. Oh,
to
yeah,
me,
to you.
not to you.
To me, it's this.
Yes.
To you, it's like... I'm like, dude, I can't help it.
It was like, I do, Matthew. I know I'm saying no. I know because she's not going to give you a place a woman's touch. Davey's like, oh, my bad. I thought Ayla was talking about my girl.
She would give it a woman's touch. It would just be highly decorated, like where there's not 1 inch of wall space. Like she likes to just...
She clutter.
She's a
hoarder clutter.
But it's a comfort though. There's comfort in it with it. It's just
For
very
her,
busy.
But not everybody else.
Right.
Not everybody enjoys that kind of stuff. Jamie says, "Oh my bad, I thought that." Matthew says, "T-Rex, can I wash your go-kart?" Come wash it, buddy.
Yes.
It was like Matthew, 100% her type. It's like, "Oh, sorry, JVD, calm down. Not everything is about Shireen." Being honest, like, "Hello, Travis, you're a terrible wingman."
Oh my
God.
God.
It's like, "Oh, I feel like I was just introduced to her crazy." That's exactly what it is.
10
That's
times
it,
worse.
right there. Only like on another level. Jamie's like, Piccolo, LMAO, and Jamie's like, Ayla, I know, my bad, I need to get my head right. Yeah, not with the one in your pants. This one. It was like, you don't even know her crazy. You got a peek, right? But it's like, I know what I'm wearing when I meet you, T-Rex. What's he wearing? Hot pants and a... Oh, jeans and a tight t-shirt. Got it. Yeah.
Look behind Kenny Omega just got jacked from behind.
Oh, go Pac. Kill him. Murder him.
We're not sure if Orange Cassidy's really going to be in this match because he did get hurt hard when he got dropped on his head by Pac.
Oh, shit.
But,
I was wondering about that because he looked like he hurt too.
But we'll find out right now because obviously Pac's getting jacked. But the Good Brothers...
Ayla's laughing. JVD is laughing. Yeah, you guys all know what Travis's secret is now. You just gotta wear tight jeans and a tight shirt and you're all good. You'll get in good with him.
Yes. If you're into that stuff. I'll be dressed like Sunny Kiss was earlier.
What would be a cool grandpa name? Like Terminator or something.
Pappy? I don't know.
No, like really cool, like, I'm blah, blah, blah.
There he comes.
Like, you gotta be,
Voldemort. What's his name?
He's like Gramps, LOL, and I'm like, yeah, that's not cool enough. You gotta have way better. It's gotta be like Terminator something.
Something the kid can't say.
Grandpapa
till it's
Dukes. I was like, Starks broke his neck last week or so. Yes, Ricky Starks.
Adam Page broke it.
Yep, Adam Page broke his neck. Not on purpose, but it was just a move that fluked a little bit when they were wrestling.
Saw it. I literally said something too the second it happened.
Yeah.
So it looks like Orange Cassidy is ready to go.
Oh, what's it got? For Ken? Oh, he brought it out and he's like, Kenny? Is that his contract thing that he was going to have him sign? Oh my God, Kenny Omega looks like a doofus butt in that outfit. Like, I mean, he looks even
I think
worse.
he's trying to be a dork, right?
I hope so, because
he doesn't wear... Oh, he got a paper cut, though.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's shredded.
Alita's like T-Paw, right? But he's like, he so sold it too. Ayla's like, Grand Panator. Right? Vindicator's like hot women in bikini, tight mini skirts, or red carpet dresses is what gets me fired up. Grampo. JVD says, what time is the cookout, P-Cola? Right? Matthew's like, Sir Mister.
Ooh. Yeah, well, we know that Omega's retaining.
Right.
These two aren't going to carry the company.
No. Ew, dude, I think that's a terrible move.
Oh, that's the one that hurt him. That time he let him go really nice.
He has to, yeah. He's like, oh, crap, I'm so sorry from last time. It was like you drew first blood. Grandpanator.
Call my grandma Grambo for years. That's what we just called her. Oh, Grambo.
Right. Fat People's like, sorry, I'm making a quick PB&J. Excuse me? Where's mine? Where's my quick PB&J? I always forget about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like we have exist. Peanut butter and jelly and bread. And I'm always like, what should I eat? And I never think about having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right.
Why is that?
Because
What's
you weren't raised poor.
But we had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the time. Like, it wasn't like...
When you were poor, you put everything in them. You just ate. Like, you would eat, like... I'm trying to remember some of the stuff we'd eat. Like, just sugar on bread.
I've had that before. Ugh. But it wasn't like on bread. It was toasted. Mm-hmm. So it was toast and then butter and then sugar.
Then put cinnamon and sugar on it.
Mm-hmm. I've had that before. That's good. Until one time, I was at a friend's house and we were making it and I accidentally put salt on mine. And that was the end of me wanting that ever again for a while. I was like, ugh. Let's see. JB says, how long is AEW on Fridays going to last? 2 hours. It's 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour show, but it's going to be all the way till at least June 26th, it looks like. But at least next Friday. And we'll just keep you up to date week after week.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's next Friday. And it is not going to be on Wednesdays, 100% sure. So it could be on a Thursday, maybe. It could be on a Saturday, maybe, or a Friday. And there is some Saturdays coming up, so at least one. And they did this last year at the same time, but it was actually in the fall because the NBA did their playoffs in the summer last year. Mm-hmm. Remember?
Yeah.
Because of the overreaction stuff.
And it was more like, well, it depended on who was in the playoffs and how long it lasted, too. So they may or may not always have them on Friday. They're just saying that this is our time slot just in case.
Yeah, just through June. I always thought the NBA playoffs were over by June.
Maybe they got a late start again this year. Or maybe they went longer. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I don't watch that crap. Sorry if anybody likes NBA. I just don't watch it. I'm not a fan. Let's see. It was like, what's his real name? My brother? Are you asking what my brother's real name is? Picola says 3 o'clock sounds good. JVD says Grandbo is a great name. I called my grandma Mima. Grambo.
Yeah, old Grambo.
It was Gram.
She's still alive. My grandma's still alive.
It was like, I just made Oz a huckleberry and peanut butter sandwich for dinner. Sweet. Vinegar's like, Travis, when are you going to wear some aviators on the stream?
I know, I need to get some.
JV's like, Pickle, cool. Matthew says, sugar, butter, bread equals army cake.
I just don't want to have a reflection of the show we're watching.
Right?
On accident.
Right. Alita says, I used to love Miracle Whip and grape jelly. I could see that as a combination. Because Miracle Whip's kind of spicy. And grape jelly is sweet. So I could see it. I think I
just lost my appetite.
I could see it as a combo. I personally wouldn't eat it, but I could see people liking it. Matthew says, I wish I liked PB&J. Not a peanut butter fan. Is that what it is about it? Is the peanut butter? Because a lot of people don't like peanut butter.
With me, it's the bread.
Well, you like bread, but you just
bread.
Don't eat bread. There's a difference. Like, it's not that you hated bread.
There's Jade.
You just don't eat gluten anymore, so eating bread isn't a thing. Oh, by the way, did you eat all your pizzas?
I did not.
You didn't eat all of them? You didn't eat the whole two?
No.
That's good.
I told you I'm going to snack on it. I tried to eat it all, though. Mm-hmm. Like, I ate one whole pizza the first day. I was like, fuck, I gotta stop.
It was like macaroni and tomatoes is still my favorite poor man's food.
It's funny. My favorite food, period. I just can't eat macaroni anymore.
If you were dying, you would, though.
Well, I'm always dying. I started dying when I was born.
Hey, I meant like really
There
dying.
It is! He's the new manager.
I don't think he is. Look at her. Oh, it's Meg's pill. I gotta go give her a pill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Big Money Matt is super upset.
He's super upset.
He only gets paid if she wins.
Ayla says, who's grandpa's real name? So...
What's your brother's name? Is what she's
asking. Is that what you're asking? Is what my brother's name is? And it's... Look what you did. Press the escape button. Pass it. His real name is Traver. I'll go do it. I was going to.
Travers.
No, Traver. Not. There's no S or anything like that. Let's see. Ayla's like, Matthew's like, spaghetti and ragu. Ayla's like, I just have the kid call his grandpa his real name or call him Steve from now on. JVD says, who tried PB&J with ranch? LOL.
Ew.
Ew. Ayla's like, I don't like peanut butter. I like almond butter. P-Hole says, my dad used to eat tomato sandwiches with Miracle Whip, which I could see being good, right?
I would eat that.
Matthew says, with Wild Mike Pizza is legit. And Ayla said, JVD, leave chat. Disgusting. Right? That's so gross. Ew, ranch. Oh, disgusting, dude. Matthew's like, I'm just going to eat pizza and salad from now on. And as Ayla says, yum, pizza with ranch. You have to have ranch on the pizza. Just kidding. JVD says, Ayla, I knew that would disgust you. Matthew's like, ranch is racist barbecue sauce. I hope so. But what's funny that you say that, Matthew, is because they actually do have a white barbecue sauce. And it is a southern thing. And it should be over in, like, your area, actually. Ayla's like, get out. JVD's like, I just made that up. I never tried it myself. Oh, thank God, because that's disgusting. Alita's like, really? And Vindicator's like, excited for those Jade match. Might be second best of the night before Usos versus Profits. Is like, lies. Who makes that up? I don't know. Remember that one person that came into our chat that would make up all those weird food things?
Yep.
Like, they come in every once in a while still, but they would, like, make up those weird food combinations.
All right.
And we're all like, what the hell is wrong with you?
How long is this going to take Jade to win this? About 30 seconds?
The person.
She's taller than her. Bigger.
Who is she?
Kylan King.
Oh, I've seen her. We've seen her before.
Yeah, she's bigger than Jade. I didn't realize that Jade was so small.
She's new. That's right. Alexa, stop.
All right, they're locking up. Look at Jade's power. Just muscling her all the way down. Kylan King. She going to come back up? Look at that. From the bridge position. Somehow that you have power in that position. It makes no sense. There's no leverage at all. She's defying gravity. Anyways, there's a big boot right to her her baby maker. Then a big clothesline from Jade. I like Jade. She's just got it. She's got it, because what she got is it. All right, throws King into the ropes. She misses. Jade misses. Little crossbody attempt. Did not work. Look at her. Curling her like Cage does. Brian Cage. Jade making sure her boob's still in place. Steps over. And then we're going to go to a picture-in-picture. I should still be able to call the match. I just will be distracted by the audio, so I'm going to take that out of my ear. All right, there's absolutely no action going on right now. Jade's just walking around the ring, strutting her stuff, showing us her butt. Thank you. Everybody at home is telling her thank you. All right, King's attacking her in the corner. Missile drop kick, throws her into the corner. Oh, Jade throws her legs up, gets spun out to the outside. Hits her with a shoulder block. Goes over the top. Woo! Flips over. Thought she was going to do a sunset flip. She did not. There's that big spine buster from Jade. Jade looking fantastic out there with her, I guess it's gray hair. She's got the old lady hair. Jade just talking smack, taking it right to King. I honestly thought this match would be over by now, but maybe they're trying to extend it a little bit. AEW does not like to bury their talent. Every once in a while, you're like, maybe somebody should be buried every once in a while. But most of their matches end up being a little bit longer and good because of the non-burying factor. Not like WWE, where they do like to bury their talent every once in a while. Anyways, Jade puts King into the corner, taking the boots to her. Just chopping her down, one chop at a time. Now she's stomping her on the neck, choking her on that bottom turnbuckle. Referee breaks it. We got Aubrey refereeing tonight. My favorite referee in all of wrestling. Jade and her having words. Aubrey getting right out of the way. Trying to stay out of the action. But she got to make sure it stays fair, though. All right, King's working her way back up. Jade grabs her by her hair, hits her with a big forearm. Another big forearm. All right, throwing her into the ropes. Right into the corner. Oh, she just bounced off, went head first right down in the canvas. And Jade stomping her. Jade's just so slow, so methodical. Just stalking her. All right, looks like she's got her in a chin lock. Good old-fashioned choke. Aubrey, make sure that's not a chokehold. Actually, I'm pretty sure in wrestling they allow them to choke now. In the old days, they did not allow choking. The referee would always make sure there was no choke going on. All right, Jade. Big axe handle right to the back. We are back from split screen, so now I can put my earpiece back in. All right, Jade Cargill still just walking around, just showboating. Acting like she just hit a home run. That King hits her in the midsection, then up to her head. Looks like JR sounds like he's sick a little bit, doesn't he? Oh, damn! King just throw it out. Landed right on her lower back. That's gotta hurt. Hopefully she's okay. Oh, she's attacking her agent. Mark Sterling, I gotta write that down. Like the silver, Sterling. All right, Jade jumped to the outside. Picked her up and just drove her head right into that ring apron. Now threw her into the ring. Jade's following her in. Missing with a clothesline. Picks her up. This is it, guys. Look at the power here. Just like Beth Phoenix. Bam! And down. Hey, who did that last night? That Tyra Valkyrie did it. Frankie Monet. Same finisher right there. Jade Cargill. She's trying to pick her butt. She don't want her pantsuit up her butt there. There it is. That's her first victory under old Mark Sterling. Jade Cargill with the dub. Yes. Lance Archer gonna talk next. Yeah. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, Lance Archer's fighting for the title. He's fighting Miro. That's going to be a fantastic match. Lance Archer, big dude. Okay, is this that Dante Martin match right now? All right, Dante Martin versus Miro. Now, this is the youngest competitor on the roster, guys. He's basically just going to get his ass handed to him the whole entire time. As I was just saying, there's no squash matches on AEW. I think we might see one. A little bit. There was a little bit of offense on the other side, but here comes Miro. That's your new TNT champion. Champion. If I can learn how to talk, it's champion. They need to just call it the television champion because they're moving to TBS, so it makes no sense to have a TNT champion. Zero. But that's not happened for a few more months, guys. But the television championship is on Miro's waist. Miro is a big, strong dude. That bicep, he's just never got it repaired, so it looks so funky. I don't know why he doesn't just take the time and get it repaired.
He could have while he was off.
He was off TV for a while.
Yeah. He could have just done it.
But it just looks so goofy now.
Right?
Because it's detached. All right. Hopefully Miro just runs right through him like a stoplight. All right, they're locking up. Miro's taking it right to him. In the abs, midsection, right to the head. Martin's just getting stomped. Dante Martin. All right, there it is. A German suplex. All right, Miro stalking him, turning around, going after his back. Right in that shoulder, right into that, what would you call that, the collarbone, the clavicle, somewhere in there. All right, take it to him. Oh, Miro's not going to kick him again. He's just basically mocking the poor kid. He's just basically bullying this kid. Oh, Martin with a little bit of offense. All right, Martin's locked down, or not locked. He's sitting down in the corner. Miro came shooting after him. Martin, look at all the offense. He's all excited. Just a young professional here. Moonsault off the top. One. Miro kicked out. That's probably as close you're going to get to winning this one, buddy. Woo! A little gymnastics there. There's a little offense. Miro laying down in the corner. Again with a 1 count. And again, Miro, there he goes. Let's end this, Miro. This match has went on way too long. Taking it right to little Sheamus. That's who he reminds me of, is Sheamus. All right, hit him with the big kick. Mosca kick. That's probably it. Put him in the accolade and end it. Yes, I'm using WWE terminology. Stomps him right in the back. Oh, he's going to break him in half. Dante. Little Sheamus. Just lost. Oh, there's Jake and Lance. They showed up live. They're there. Let's let them lock horns. I want to see these two big guys go at it. Double or Nothing's going to be exciting. The main event is going to be the worst match of the night, I have a feeling. Look at Lance Archer just stalking back and forth. So Lance Archer's basically playing the baby face. Oh, Miro's got a mic and he's talking into it, but there's nothing coming out. There it is. Turn on my microphone, he says. Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Thought you just left.
I did. I'm gonna get a snack. Or dinner, whatever you want to call it.
You should have brought me some pizza.
Everybody talked about peanut butter and jelly, so I had to make myself
Peanut butter jelly and chips? That's weird.
How's that weird?
That's like a dessert, and that's like a because of the jelly.
Oh. Well, the problem with it.
Lance Archer! Here it is! Look at these two bulls locking horns! Look at the size of Lance Archer, too. Miro doesn't get manhandled very often.
Have you been chatting?
I have not even looked at it once.
Oh, good. I have no idea what's going on then. Good. Where's this stupid thing?
Lance
I
Archer,
can hear it now.
Miro. I'm kind of excited to see this on Sunday. This is one of the matches I wish was main eventing it. Instead of Orange Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and
Right.
the Orc. I'm definitely not looking forward to the main event.
Oh. Let's see. Excited for the Jade match. Okay. And then it was like. Why did I say mix that up? Okay. I know where I'm at now. All right. Let me catch up with your guys' chat server. JVD says Ayla, me. Matthew says Misty, a white barbecue sauce. And then Matthew goes and looks and Googles it and says white barbecue sauce, aka Alabama white sauce, is a barbecue sauce made primarily of mayonnaise, vinegar, mustard, brown sugar, and horseradish with a smattering of other flavor building ingredients. It was like I used to eat ketchup and Doritos with Travis. Yeah. His favorite thing was for me to get him a hot dog from Maverick and then put all of the toppings, like over toppings on it and get a bag of Doritos. And he would just eat the Doritos with, like, the toppings. So the toppings were, like, sauces.
A dip, yeah.
And then, like, jalapenos and stuff like that. And then he would eat the hot dog afterwards. But, yeah. So, yeah, Ayla, that makes sense. You know, I had a cousin that lived with us for a while, and her favorite snack was to eat Ruffles, potato chips, and ketchup. Like, you would dip the potato chips in ketchup. And we as children never had that. Like, that was not something that we ate in our household. I mean, we had chips and ketchup, but we just never ate them together. And so when she came and lived with us for a while, that was her snack that she liked. And so we just, as kids, just started eating it too. So it's kind of funny what you learn from other people.
Barbecue sauce and chips, but yeah.
Right. JVD says, Travis, your commentary is on point. You should be Raw's new commentator. JVD says, I
Taking
like
over for
Flamin'
Smith.
Lemon Doritos with liquid cheese and jalapeno. JVD, talking about that, what you should get is the, you like the liquid cheese, but what is the best is to get the Tostitos queso cheese, the con queso cheese, or cheese con queso, whatever it is. Anyways, the salsa con queso or whatever, that cheese dip, and then heat it up, like make it warm, like a warm cheese dip, and then dip your Doritos in it. I do that with regular Doritos, and then I put like a side dollop of sour cream with it. Oh my god. And if you use really spicy, like, chips with it, if you like really spicy ones, it's so good because the con queso has spice to it. So, but jalapenos do the same thing. Alita says, playing with her food. Matthew says, I need to see what streaming service has TBS. Ayla says, I think Hulu, but I'm not sure. Matthew says, T would put Cole in his place. Matthew says, I've got Netflix through Sprint. Ew, it's whatever. Alita's like, Y2B TV. Matthew says, Alita, do you have that service? I know they have a lot of channels. And Luke came in and said, YouTube TV and Hulu TV had a ton of channels, both. Ayla says, I have Netflix and HBO Max. I used to have basic Hulu, Disney Plus, and Stars. Matthew says, it'd be fun to listen to T-Rex do commentary on the New Age Outlaws versus Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie.
Oh,
JVD says, Ayla, did you watch the new Friends reunion? Piccolo said, hey, Luke's here. He's only here for probably a second. Ayla's like, no, JVD, I don't really like the original show. JVD's like, I loved Friends.
Wait, who didn't like the original show?
Ayla didn't.
She didn't like Friends?
She didn't like Friends. What's wrong with you?
Ooh.
JVD says, are they sold out for Dynamite full capacity? It looks like it.
It does.
It looks like they
they're
are
full.
completely full. It says, newer sitcoms are hard for me because I watched all the old ones, so I've seen all the comedy. It's the same stuff. Matthew's like, AEW going to TBS is actually a step up for them.
I think so, too.
Mm-hmm. Piccolo says, Friends was okay, never got into it. Matthew says, I can't see myself paying for one channel. It was like, have you ever seen Frasier, Roseanne, or Golden Girls, Seinfeld? Matthew's like, I'm tired of these monopolies. JVD's like, I loved Roseanne and Seinfeld. And he was like, I like HBO. You get some movies that are still in theaters and some great shows. Piccolo says, when it came to shows, BITD, I liked Home Improvement and Fresh Prince. Lita Kelly
Fantastic
says,
shows.
Yep. It looks like Rosanna is my favorite. Frasier is a close second. Matthew says, Friends is okay for a couple shows. Share that. It's the same show. Ross crying about Rachel being upset with Ross accepting Rachel's apology for being a bitch, Rachel and Ross happy. JVD says, Ayla, did you see the new Mortal Kombat? JVD says, yeah, I loved Dan. Piccolo says, anyone watched Scrubs? Ayla says, yes, it was okay. It was definitely better than the old ones for sure. It was like, no, Fat Lisa, we have class. Matthew says, Logan Paul is in WWE and AEW will get Jake. LOL.
Oh, no, that would be
no.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
JVD says, Piccolo never got into Scrubs. JVD, Ayla laughing. Piccolo's like, I have class.
Look.
What?
A new belt.
It's way bigger and so much more awesome. Yep. Oh my god, that is so great for Sheeta. The women's division needed it. I'm so glad they redid it. And she gets to show it off.
Yep. Before she loses it in 2 days.
Amazing, right? That's fine. I just want it to be... Oh. Does she have to give the little one back? Or does she keep it too?
Don't know.
That's awesome. Piccolo's like, I have class. Ayla's laughing. Alita's like, I have chips, right? Piccolo's like, what kind? What kind of chips? James says, I have Flamin' Lemon Doritos and Pepsi. I have just plain Ruffles. Because they're salty and they go really good with sweet stuff. Chris is like, did Britt Baker come out? No.
When I won this title, there was no fans in here.
Yes.
Tonight you are here.
Matthew says, chips and dip is a meal, especially pita's chip and chicken salad. It was like, I remember Travis playing Tea Party with me, so he brought the chips and ketchup, and I brought the imaginary tea. The best kind of tea parties. Piccolo says, at JVD with Taco Bell tacos with Flamin' Lemon flavor shells slap. JV says, Piccolo, it would definitely improve them, but I hate Taco Bell. Like, toxic hell. Piccolo's like, wow, Sheeta all gussied up tonight? Yes. But she's being interrupted by, there's your Britt Baker, whatever you wanted to see, Chris. There she is.
There she is, a 10. The smoke show.
Chris was like, new belt. And Ayla's like, tomorrow, Taco Bell is actual trash. Might as well take your money, shit on it, and flush it. Son of a bit. Taco Bell. I got what you meant. Tomorrow Bell is kind of funnier, but I get it. Don't mind me. I'm going to eat some food. I brought milk, too.
Britt Baker's all being nice to her. And now it's over. Now it's my time.
Matthew's like, Taco Hell is more satisfying than McDonald's. Toxic hell, you mean? That shit's toxic to your body.
I don't know. It just depends. Like, do I want a box of tacos or do I want 2 20-piece McNuggets? You know what I mean? Like, how fat do I want to get?
Just get both.
One of each.
They should have a Taco Bell inside of a McDonald's. They should just be together.
Look at the crowd cheering for Britt. That's all for her.
Mm-hmm.
Austin, 316.
DMD.
Wow, the whole crowd. I didn't realize that many people liked her.
They like her because she's a bad guy. Because she's being a bitch.
And she's talking about Austin.
Mm-hmm.
316, guys.
It was like, no way, Matthew. It's like Wendy's is where it's at for fast food. JVD says, Arby's is my fave, though.
I only ate nuggets, and I didn't like Wendy's nuggets back in those days. I just didn't like them. I mean, but I'd eat anything with barbecue sauce. It didn't matter what it was.
Right.
I would literally eat tacos with barbecue sauce. I'd be all over that. Sounds fantastic, actually. What is that? Jack in the Box tacos. 2 for $1 with barbecue sauce. Sounds like heaven right now.
You're like, I'm drunk. What's up next?
Oh, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson. Stu, don't call me Dick.
Against what's his face? Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. Pickle is like, what a burger for moi.
Oh, you're going to have to read.
All right. Sammy's saying this Sunday,
48
hours. Spears. With every card you read, your time draws near. My warning you should heed. Your time draws near.
He needs to
At
fling
Stadium Stampede. Your time draws near again. Okay. He likes to repeat himself.
Well,
the inner circle will succeed. Oh god, he's got more.
You read too fast. And so it makes it like...
It takes him forever to get rid of him. I wait until he's done, and then I'm like, okay, your time draws near. No amount of chairs will save you. The Spanish God will hit you up. Alrighty.
Does that mean hook up, though? Hit you up?
I think it is.
I'll hit you up.
He's gonna hang out with him. Anyways, Matthew's talking about breast milk. Oh, great. Breast milk is more toxic than drinking water. I'm going to make a filter for that. $1 billion idea. Weird. You know what they should do is just bottle it and sell it to other people, because I'm pretty sure there's a weird class of people out there that want to drink breast milk all the time. Matthew's like, Wendy's on point. KFC has a better chicken sandwich. It was like, KFC is a ripoff. I agree. Pickle is like, do y'all have the KFC and Taco Bell hybrid stores? No, what is that?
No,
like
they're just in the same building.
Like
they're owned by the same company.
Like it's a taco chicken place?
No, they're two different counters.
But they're in the same place? That's weird.
I think they're owned by Yum or something. Isn't it Yum that owns it?
I don't know, maybe. Matthew said beef and cheddar all day without Arby's sauce. Beef and cheddar is like mine too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big beef and cheddar girl, but I'm not such a fan of the Arby's sauce. I usually put ketchup on mine. I leave the Arby's sauce, but I add ketchup.
I should probably go ahead and have Arby's again, since I'm eating fast food again. Because isn't that pizza fast food? Pizza's the first food I've eaten in over a year that was out.
I want to, but the pizza's probably a little more healthy.
I doubt it.
It says, no, Fat Lisa, we live in normal places. Like, I totally agree, Ayla. Like, KFC is a ripoff, right? Matthew says, are you reading the subtitles of a terrorist? No, I was reading the cards that Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, wrote. Piccolo says, I would never mix Mexican and Southern fried delicacies together. Never, right? It's so weird. Matthew says, I think people already hustle breast milk. Probably. Janelle Jackson's in the chat. Hey, Janelle says, if Brett comes the new AEW Women's Champion, if Britt becomes the new AEW Champion, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh, you'll lose your mind.
Scream. I may do 4 laps around the house. Like in, excitement or, in hate and retribution. Alita says, it's a Darden restaurant chain. KFC and Taco Bell, I guess.
Yeah, they sponsor the Olympics. They're huge. That's like one of the biggest companies.
Well, I know they are, and I know that they own different ones. Like whoever owns, maybe
I think they own Pizza Hut too.
Whoever owns Arby's chains plus whatever other ones they own now owns Jimmy John's, which is sad because now they've made it stupid. Matthew says Jackson all day. Britt has improved drastically over the last year.
A little bit.
JVD says, LMAO, Ayla saying we live in normal places at Piccolo for living in Florida. Yeah, right. There's no normal in Florida.
Stu, don't call me Dick Grayson. Normally that would be John Silver, but John Silver is hurt.
Is he still hurt with his shoulder or arm or whatever?
See? He's just not ready yet. He's out 4 months or something.
At least he's working on it, I guess. Like, he's doing a lot of his whatever.
I remember when John Cena tore a pectoral muscle, and he was benching like 400 pounds within like a week after his surgery. His doctors are like, no. He's like, well, I gotta warm up. So he was back like within a month of a torn pectoral muscle.
Right.
But he's different. And obviously, steroids helps a lot with that stuff.
Totally.
Although it's not like, what's his name? Silver wouldn't be on steroids. He looks like it. With his achondroplasia.
I think he's calmed down some with his steroids, John Cena, since he hasn't been in wrestling.
Maybe.
Because he's like thinned down. Like, he's not as muscular big.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work to be that big. Although The Rock does it. The Rock, I think he's working out way harder than he ever did when he wrestled. Mm-hmm. All right, Scorpio Sky, Evil Uno. Why does he have his hands behind his back? That looks goofy. Okay, there we go. All right, they're locked up. Little arm bar.
What a weirdo.
Little twist. Evil Uno trying to get out of it. Rolls him back around. Flips him back around. Now they're going down to the ground. I don't know what you would say here. Stu Grayson's just got him in an arm lar. Oh! Scorpio Sky rolls through. But Evil Uno didn't know. It was Scorpio Sky rode through. Evil Uno did not break the hold and stayed into it. So when they got back up.
You had said Stu Grayson had him in an arm bar.
Oh.
Sorry. I was like, what? I was like, it's not Evil Uno.
Oh, Stu Grayson on the outside. Now Stu Grayson's in there, and he's also goofy looking.
Matthew says Tex-Mex. Matthew says, I just like fajitas. JVD says, who's been to a chicken and waffle house?
Never heard of it.
I've
No,
heard of
just
chicken
kidding.
and waffle houses. I've just never been.
I've never had
It
any.
was like, Florida's absolutely insane. Picola says, I bet foreigners look at Americans and their fast food chains and chicken sandwich wars. We were just heathens. You know what they look at is they look at the fact that all of them think that all Americans are fat. And they look at our fast food like it's horrific. But you know what's really funny about it is how much fast food that Koreans eat. And it is amazing.
Pretty sure all countries eat fast food.
And they have like fast food places there and
oh,
I mean, it's just amazing
Grayson.
how much more they eat out. They don't make their food a lot of the times. They eat out all the time. And it's like, how are we bad? It's just weird. Methodist says Waffle House is all around here. Chris says, no, Anna J. Anna J has she's been injured. A knee injury?
Ethan Page has been trying to call timeout this whole time, and they won't give him a timeout.
Why does he need a timeout?
I don't know. He just said he wanted a timeout, and they didn't give
Well,
it.
go put him in the corner then. Oh, Jesus. Go give him a timeout in the corner like a bad
What are
little
you
boy.
talking about? What question were you going to ask?
Chris said no Anna J. And I said...
Whoa,
it's
Anna
because
J
she's
is
been
injured. She had a shoulder surgery. She's out for like a year. But she's almost back. She's almost ready.
Picture. Matthew says chicken house. We have chicken. Lolita says now he has pec implants. I guess we're talking about John Cena there. Matthew says no chicken sandwiches. There's no chicken sandwich war. KFC has no competition, as Matthew says. Piccolo says, I cannot deny these statements. LL, Florida is what it is. I mean, we have the Tiger King amongst other things. Yeah, you just have Florida Man. It's kind of creepy. Like, everybody is Florida Man.
Nothing wrong with Florida.
Alita says, I want the new Brahma Bull sneakers. Oh, yeah, for, or
Under
Alita,
Armour?
For, The Rock. Are you talking about The Rock having pec implants, or are you talking about John Cena having pec implants? Like, which one are you talking about there?
Natalia.
I imagine that's probably
Natalia.
the truth. JVD says Florida is an alternate universe. Alita's like, not really. And Ayla says, we eat a lot. Our portions are intense. Matthew says, look at the street food in the Pacific Islands. Matthew says, they cover their food in 20 sauces. Ayla's like, we cover our food in sugar and salt. Well, they wanted to do that in the UK, but then they put a sugar tax on everything, so they can't now. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to talk.
Oh, I didn't know I was.
Huh?
You're like, I'll just talk the whole time, and then just stop and
I
stare
have
at me.
stuffed food on my face.
Well, I get it, but you could have said I'm gonna eat now or something. Anyway, Stu Grayson rolls up Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky did tag in Ethan Page, and Ethan Page takes it right to the back of Stu. Don't call me Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson into the corner. Oh, Stu Grayson going up top. Scorpio Sky obviously is going to cheat a little bit, although it's a tag team match. And like I say always, you can't cheat in a tag team match. Like, you're going to have to talk so I can laugh in the background.
Okay, I have to swallow my food, thanks. It was like, when I think about Florida, I think about AIDS. Lots of AIDS. Sorry.
I don't think I would ever think of AIDS in Florida the same.
I wouldn't either.
It's just a bunch of old people and great football players. That's all I see.
It's just funny.
University of Miami, and then they have the Orlando team, and then they have freaking Tallahassee. They're like the best football, and then South Florida.
No, this is even better. Piccolo is like laughing, and he's like, wow. JBD's like, Ayla, LMFAO. And then Piccolo says, partially right, meth and AIDS.
Meth and AIDS. They go hand in hand, I guess.
Oh my god, that's funny. Real sorry about these. Like, plant-based meat is nothing more than processed oils. Oh my god, plant-based food is so overly processed. I don't even know how they can call it healthy. Like, really?
It's not healthy. It's vegan meat.
It's not healthy. I don't understand.
Who's saying health?
They are.
Who is they?
The vegans and the vegetarians and the people
falls
that
down.
want you to eat it. It's healthy for you. It's a healthy alternative. That's what they push on you.
Right.
But if I'm going to have a hamburger, all I have to do is go out and slaughter the cow, slap the beef off of it, grind it up, and fucking eat it.
Yeah, if you're lucky enough to do that. But
I'm just saying that that's basically what it is. Plant-based is it goes through this whole process through machines of God knows what else, of additives and other things they stuff in it to make it taste like something that's not. And then say, this is healthy for you.
Hurricane Rana.
So weird to me.
The Frankensteiner. Oh, it stomps on both of his hands. Oh, he's biting him. Wham. Little flatliner. The referee held onto his foot with a neck breaker. Did you see that? Referee grabbed his foot.
I did not. I was staring at my food this time.
Oh! Ethan Page up and over. Basically a belly-to-belly. Sorry, would that belly-to-belly? Yeah, belly-to-belly suplex.
Matthew's like, hello, just as long as
Right
it
into
isn't
Ethan Page.
space AIDS, we're all right. Leah's like, I lost 10 pounds on plant-based for food. Yeah, it's because you actually eat vegetables. Just eat vegetables. And lean meat, and you'll do the same thing. Just saying. I mean, that's mean, but it's
Just
true.
don't eat chicken. Chicken will...
Cut out your sugar.
Chicken's not really that good for you.
Eat lots of vegetables.
It's an inflammatory food, and you don't want to be inflammatory.
And eat lean meats. And that means, like, fish and shellfish type stuff and everything like that. And some chicken. Just don't eat a lot of it. And nothing fried. There you go.
What's wrong with fried food?
Nothing's wrong with fried food, but if you're trying to lose...
Fats.
You
Fats
just
are
have
good
to
for you.
fry it in the good oil. But
Well, yeah.
most of the time you don't.
One,
and when
two.
you fry stuff, you are breading it.
Ethan
Is what I'm saying.
Page.
So Ethan
Scorpio
Page got
Sky.
the win on Evil Uno. Crazy. JVD's like, Piccolo laughing. Matthew's like, y'all got cocaine, hookers, and rum. That's all I need. Save the AIDS.
We got none of that here. We don't even have
We
rum.
probably have cocaine, and we probably have hookers, but it's probably more like potato vodka, possibly. Or
have
moonshine that may happen for the rum part. And, of course, we have the Fiend in there. Hey, the Fiend!
Hey!
Oh,
Good to see you in here.
Ayla, that's your new nickname. Just kidding. Just thought that was funny, but actually cringe. Yeah, that is very cringe. It was like Florida.
Oh, Darby coming out this time.
42.8 in 2015. Miami had the highest rate of HIV diagnoses in the country. Oh, well, that's why we're looking at it as AIDS. Well, there you go. It was like pulling out the facts. It was like, I'm from the South, but fried is our favorite. That's what I was saying. Like, Travis was like, fried foods aren't that bad.
Oh, Darby just attacked Season Page! Look at all the stings.
Oh, who are these people?
They're stings. That's the real sting.
It's the real one we picked up.
Ow! Sting!
Why is he scared?
Because he's terrified of Sting. Who wouldn't be? He's Sting.
Matthew's like, nuts, green leaves, vibrant fruits and veggies. Nuts, green leaves, vibrant, and fruits and veggies. Yep. Piccolo says, we should eat more seafood for sure, but like you said, everything's fried. I mean, it is, right? Because it makes it better. I mean, I agree with that. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about fried food. That shit's good. It was like, I Googled that. Chris says, all the stingers. Yep. Vindicator's like, Sting Parade is everything Retribution wanted to be, but could never succeed in.
The Sting Parade. It's here once. Like, Retribution, outdone once again.
Matthew said, LMFAO, Ayla, you might have saved me from an STD. I'm no longer accepting applications from Florida. Thank you. Matthew's like, oh, thank God. I know where not to pick up a girl hooker from. Don't pick up hookers from Florida.
Look at that, Serena Deeb. Oh, that's how they spell it. How did I spell it? I spelled it that way, didn't I? Or did I spell it DEA? Who's going to be the mystery?
I don't know.
Tessa Blanchard? In the Man's Casino Battle Royale. She wrestled men in TNA, or whatever it's called, Impact.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Maybe that'll close the show down.
Maybe.
They're advertising it in the middle, though. I don't think it will. I'm excited to see that one. I'm okay with seeing DMD versus Sheeta.
All right.
Also could main event it here with the John Mox. But they're showing it last. Pac, Orange Cassidy, and Kenny Omega. No one is excited to see that. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's like the worst match of the show.
As Ayla says, no fiend, no, right? It was like, I've known that for years. Every time someone wants to go to Florida, I let them know. Don't sit on the bus. Don't sit on the bus seat. You'll get AIDS.
Oh, Eric Bischoff! Woo!
Eric Bischoff. Matthew says, I feel like AEW should have waited to unveil Sting. He would have had a huge pop. He had a pretty good pop. It was like every time. Fucking hell. I got it. I read it and read it right. Piccolo says that's why I take Uber. The JVD's because they have to, like, disinfect their cars. JVD's like, Piccolo's barbecue cookout keeps sounding better and better, right? I mean, they've got hookers and cocaine, AIDS. I mean, man, what else can you ask for?
Like, if you already have it, like, it would almost be a relief to already have AIDS. Then you wouldn't have to worry about getting it. You could just do whatever you wanted. Okay,
you have to tell people. You cannot just have sexual relations with somebody and not tell them. You actually can be taken to court.
Do you have a paper towel?
Yes, right there. I am still eating my sandwich, so it's worthless trying to clean it off. What?
It just reminded me of your chicken wing thing. You had chicken wings all over you.
That's why I remembered why I don't eat peanut butter sandwiches now.
Flashback, because you're covered in it?
Because they're messy. How are they not messy? Like other people's peanut butter sandwiches.
Most people eat a sandwich like this, and it's gone.
Okay,
and there's
it would have
on
been
it.
messy even that way. I cut it up so I wouldn't be a pig on the
Maybe
freaking
you need
channel.
to use less sauce.
Okay, that's probably the correct answer, is I probably need to use less peanut butter. I need to be very skimpy with my peanut butter. But I was like, I really want peanut butter, so I put a very thick layer of
Have you ever had peanut butter and butter?
I just put that on my sandwich.
Just peanut butter.
Butter, on the bread, then peanut butter, and then I put homemade raspberry jam on the other side.
Okay.
Don't come at me. You gotta put butter on there before you put peanut butter. Makes it better. Vindicator's like, Sting proving all naysayers wrong by wrestling in a couple of days. Matthew's like, if he came out after the 3 lifted restrictions, who? Matthew's like, something, but he retracted something and then said something else. I have no idea. Piccolo says, I live in Northwest Florida, y'all. Oh, that's the better part of Florida?
Not like Tallahassee.
Are you saying the Northwest is the best part because it's on that weird little, whatchamacallit over there?
Thing.
The little panhandle part?
I like that part.
You're like, I'm on the panhandle, bitches. I'm in like the safe zone.
Beautiful forests and stuff up in that area.
He's like, I'm not in the shitty part, South Florida, which is the whole rest of the penis-looking part of the state. I guess it kind of looks more like a ball sack hanging down there. It kind of does. It was like, Fat Lisa, that's good. Chris says Britt should be the main event. Yeah?
Anything else? Anything. I would take anything. Honestly, I would. Sheeta, Britt, fine. Over Kenny Omega. And it's not Kenny Omega. I like Kenny Omega. It's the other 2.
Right. Well, it's not that you don't like them. It's just that you don't like them in this match. It's stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. There was no build up, and then they give him the biggest champion in their company, the shittiest 2. Mm-hmm. Nobody can win that but him.
Because they did something else with John Moxley and what's his face.
Right, but they couldn't put it back on Moxley anyways because he might be leaving because of the baby and stuff.
Might be taking a hiatus for a little bit.
And she's
so
huge.
Baby time.
Like she's
just
ready
as
to
big
pop.
As Brandy.
Yeah, she might be bigger. Yeah.
You're mean.
What's wrong with
that?
They're
having babies. They're like so huge.
It's a huge bitch.
Pico is like 13 hours away from Miami. It is actually. Grant T says Joe's data went out so he can't watch AEW. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks.
Goldberg.
Joe can't watch AEW.
25 years ago, last night, the NWA,
on TNT.
The NWO, the New World Order.
Matthew says, Pitbull, he's Miami. Yo. Matthew also says, no one is safe from AIDS besides Magic Johnson. Ayla retracted her message. JVD's laughing, and Ayla's like, Pitbull is going to die. People is like, that's fantastic, the PB and butter thing. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Nobody ever's heard of that but you.
Put in butter
on it
bread,
first, yeah.
And then peanut butter?
Woo! Chris Jericho!
Why wouldn't you do that?
Nobody's ever done it, that's what I'm saying. You just reinvented something, or you invented something that's never been done.
Oh, people do it. Fatley says the PB and butter thing. That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, it's so good. JVD says, who had peanut butter and bananas? Me. I eat peanut butters and bananas all the time.
I've never done it,
and
but I've
apples.
dipped it.
Oh my god, it's so good with apples too. Like if you get kind of a soury apple, not like
a sandwich.
Honeycrisp apple.
Not a sandwich.
Not as a sandwich. I'm talking about you just put peanut butter on the banana. Not like if you're going to make a peanut butter banana sandwich, you have to make it like Elvis and you have to grill it.
And
That's
snort
the best
cocaine
way.
first.
It's the only way you can.
And don't snort cocaine, it's bad for
you. But
you.
don't snort cocaine. It hurts your whatchamacallit in
motor
your nose.
skills.
And it deteriorates your whatchamacallit.
Now that I've betrayed
your
septum. They
That's
never loved
because
to
it's
push
not the pitbull death thing. That's not fantastic. Because like eligible thought, I'm in the sack part next to the testes. I mean Tallahassee.
In the wreckage
of
my life. I become,
the deep
I
sack?
become,
Or the upper.
I
Matthew's like, Pitbull ain't gonna timber that. You better remember, Keisha gonna shush ya. Because I'm the bull of the pit, so come on, girl, and sit. Me being cool. Oh, the arrow went the wrong way.
Listen, a whole crowd.
They're like, we love you
Jericho's
so much,
got the biggest smile in the world.
He's like, I can't believe it.
Is Santana and Ortiz both out there? Looks like it is, doesn't it?
Oh, he came back from his hiatus of jail. Mm-hmm.
The Ayatollah of rock and rolla. He just made the list. signed him, I think. Maybe not. No, he wouldn't have been there then. Jericho was a cruiserweight, so he wouldn't let him wrestle the big guys. And then Jericho left, went to WWE, and had a huge career. But in WWE or WCW, he was a cruiserweight. Making fun of WWE. Bad ideas from stupid creative.
JVD's like, Travis singing is giving me life.
Ah!
Martha's like, JVD, it's always fun getting T-Rex to bust out a tune.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It doesn't take much.
I'm out here singing all the time. I forgot when they beat up Orange Cassidy with the oranges.
Mm-hmm. And then they have that
Tony
battle.
Schiavone. I don't know anybody that can beat him. Well, I'm pretty sure Orange Cassidy beat him in the hot tub. The mimosa match.
Yes. It was the mimosa match.
A little bit of the bubbly. We gotta see MJF, though. MJF is fantastic on the microphone. I figured this would be a lot more of them. And I think it was going to until he got hurt.
Mm-hmm. So did he, like, break it or something when he fell?
I don't know how he got hurt.
I didn't go back and watch that, so I have no idea.
It didn't look like it was anything even fantastic at all. I do. Got on TV for the first time. He's got the magic.
Did we watch it before then?
There was no such thing.
Oh.
We watch one pay-per-view before that.
Oh, that's right. I was like, I thought we watched something before it went on TV. But
I watched all the pay-per-views before that, but we weren't doing the show yet when Brandon was here.
Mm-hmm.
That was all in.
Mm.
There's an old man in the crowd. That's cool. Probably my age. He just looked old.
Did he look like a grandpa?
Well, those two will stay a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it. It's been a hell of a ride. We the people. Where's Jeb? Old Jed Coulter or whatever, Jeb or Jed or whatever his name was.
Jed, I think.
The Spanish God. I think I confuse him with Ryan Garcia a little bit, the boxer.
Oh.
When I have him in my head, because Ryan Garcia is kind of a little bit more handsome.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see him, I'm like, oh, he's not very cute at all. But I picture the Ryan Garcia because they kind of look the same.
Right. Matthew says, T-Rex, make a YouTube short of you in your go-kart doing deja vu. You were born to drift. Oh, God.
Oh, I did a huge circle today. That was hardcore. I was like, holy crap. You can't roll it. It's so heavy and so low to the ground. I didn't realize.
Well, now you figured out that you can't roll it, so that's good.
Yeah, now I can take quarters at 30, 40 miles an hour.
Matthew's like Zeb Coulter. Oh.
Zeb.
Mm-hmm. He's like, why would this be the last ride? JVD says, I think the Inner Circle is breaking up.
They have to break up if they lose. If they lose this match, the Stadium Stampede, it's over.
Yeah. So if they lose on Sunday at the pay-per-view, the Stadium Stampede, then they have to break up. That's the stipulation that MJF put on them.
That's it. There's no more wrestling tonight, guys.
This is the last thing. JVD says, my friend is Ryan Garcia's cousin. Sweet.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Matthew says, I wish wrestling was politically incorrect these days.
I know.
Piccolo says, if they lose Stadium Stampede, they must break up. There you go. There's your answers. Oh, God.
I love you. Bring it in. Bring it in. There's not a dry eye in the house.
That's creepy. And weird.
Yeah, MJF, there's enough time.
There he is. That's what we had to see. MJF had to ruin it all.
Oh, he's in the football stadium. Who the hell's this guy?
Who's the Iceman?
Oh, it's Dean Malenko. I couldn't tell. Old Dean Malenko.
Chris is like, I think Jericho's going to take off the cast. Alita's like, makeshift arm brace. It's actually a real brace. Like, he actually did hurt himself.
Dean Malenko getting beat up on the football field, on the old football pitch.
That is a long way to go. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're getting jacked. There's a fight. They can't catch him. Old Dax Wilder. They're like, I can't catch him. I'm short.
It's not that, but they're like...
So this is it. This is how they're closing it, and the announcers aren't even excited. A little bit from Excalibur, but Tony Schiavone's just like, yeah, they're fighting. They're a little bit fighting.
Jared and Excalibur are like, oh my gosh! Tony's like, so, this is like happening right now, and I don't know why.
You're supposed to be like, oh my god, they did it! They're closing down the show!
Oh.
MJF beating up Jericho.
Maybe his arm isn't as bad as we thought it was. He saved himself from falling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Look at this on top! Not a pile driver, is it?
Oh, no.
They're going to pile drive him through the tables.
Here we go.
Like, who would just sit up there that long? Oh, that one really did look like it hurt.
Right? Piccolo's like, cardio's real, folks. Right? They're like,
I'm doing horizontal running.
Fat Amy. It's like Fat Lisa in the chat, but Fat Amy. I've been having you guys call me Fat Amy this whole time, but my real name's Fat Patricia.
Tully.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Tully's not on top, huh? MJF is.
Yeah,
wow.
Sunday
Hopefully
night.
they close the showdown with that.
They're like, take that, the Inner Circle. Oh my lord.
They'll probably start the show with it, but...
Probably. All right, everybody. That is the end of AEW tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, who stuck around with us for the last few hours of our wonderful evening. We know it's as long for you guys as it is for us, but it kind of makes it great that it's, you know, WWE and then it's a completely different show, so it kind of doesn't meld together like...
All of our people in that time zone over there, it is midnight.
Yes. Like, so if you are in the Eastern time zone...
Thank you.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the evening. I don't know if that's how you wanted to spend your Friday night, but I'm glad that you spent your Friday night with us.
And every Friday night in June... No, just kidding.
and every Friday, and possibly every night in June.
Well, next Friday for sure. So.
All right, so we are going to be back, tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
For predictions.
For our predictions for the AEW pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, that's happening this Sunday, which starts at...
Oh, the actual pay-per-view?
Yeah, when does the pay-per-view start?
It would be 8 Eastern.
8 Eastern. Okay, there you go, everybody. There are going to be 10 matches that we know of so far.
There is a buy-in,
including
so
the
7:30.
buy-in that they didn't talk about on the thing, but there is a buy-in also.
Deeb and Riho.
Yes.
Riho is the first ever champion.
She was.
And she also beat Deeb during that women's tournament they had.
Oh, yes.
Remember the Japanese and the American tournament?
Uh-huh.
She actually beat Deeb in that tournament.
Oh, wow.
But this is for the NWA Championship.
Right,
and
yeah.
Deeb is the champion. I
Yes.
do not see her losing that. But we can go over predictions tomorrow.
But we don't know. So we'll take our chances tomorrow to see what we decide to come up with. And hopefully some of us, you'll be able to join us tomorrow with your predictions too, if you're not too busy. I know it's Memorial Weekend for everybody in the States. So if you are going places, please be safe. That's it. Just be safe. You know, mind your P's and Q's and don't worry about everybody else.
All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. We'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Or afternoon. 1 o'clock. Bye-bye.